little part of the movies that are the clips that identify the clips. So take one of little football. I hope there's no pun in that, yeah. Ooh, that would be fucking horrible. Okay. I'm busy cleaning out still. Still cleaning me out. Out cleaning me. Oh Jesus, what? Beginning verification phase of system scan.
All the installation files, all the system files, and it replaces that damaged file.
What
so sometimes just having a damaged system file can keep your computer from running. System File Checker is one of the best utilities out there. I've run it a billion times, and it doesn't always work, but sometimes it does, and it's certainly worth trying, and it's certainly worth knowing. Now, the second program that you can run from a command prompt is one I have used.
I'm not going to even show it because it'll be advertising for his opposition. Obviously, I won't show it.
It's called CheckDisk. It is a built-in utility in Windows that you run from a command prompt. And what CheckDisk does is it actually looks at the integrity of not only how files are written to the hard drive, but there's also an advanced feature of CheckDisk which actually physically tests the drive itself. The reason this is
I'm trying out Linux because I'm sick of this, can't do this and can't do that.
Because your drive is physically damaged, or it could be because
I want to do whatever computer can do, I want to do.
So when Windows tries to
Is
load,
that not a fair request?
it's like saying chapter 3 starts on page 87, except you go to page 87 and it's chapter 9. The way Windows loads, it has to know where everything is located.
I think it's a
And
pretty
sometimes
fair
it's messed up. CheckDisk fixes that. So from the
requisition,
command
right?
prompt, if you want to just check for file system errors, you're going to type CHKDSK space
Check this.
/ F as in fix.
I love
And
DOS.
just let it run,
I
and if
love
it finds
DOS.
any errors, it's going to fix them.
6.22 came out and we all had a little
You want to run that same command,
little
/ R switch, so it would be CHK.
little girl screaming, yay, 6.22 DOS.
Now, that R stands for repair. Now, what I will tell you, be prepared because the /R is a much longer test. It could take hours, it could take days. I've seen it take weeks.
I switched the fucking thing off.
If you have a problem with your drive, this is the scan to run to determine whether or not you have a problem.
Then I either open the drive or I fucking throw it away.
Take
Get
more
another
than
one.
3-4 hours on average. If it takes half a day or longer, you've probably got a problem with your hard drive. Now,
Hence the
next
throwing
command
away.
program that you should know how to use to troubleshoot any potential issues is called DISM. That stands for
DISM.
Deployment Imaging Service and
Yeah, I've got a
basically
like
what
computer
it does
dism.
It's a Windows utility that checks the overall health of your Windows image. If you potentially corrupted a file or gotten an infection of some kind, this can go out there and basically kind of do what System File Checker does, but on a much bigger scale. Now, I have had limited success with this command over the years, but I have got it to
They should come up with a different term for health because they
absolutely worth trying. So what you're going to do from the command prompt is type
anthropomorphizing
space
fucking
/
transistors.
online space /
Anthropomorphizing
space
transistors
/
is
restore
bullshit.
health. The restore health is all one word. Then hit enter. Then let the
Ooh,
deployment image
shit,
servicing and
I
management
brushed
tool
my
go out.
beard. I've been out in the rain. I've got to go and quickly, and you can come with me, and maybe Zach will come too. You coming? Don't think so. Okay. Let's go service a chainsaw so I can go cut the walnut wood, because I don't want this walnut wood because we've had such a rainy end of summer. For the last 3 years, we've had rain at the end of the summer. Normally, we used to get it like every day for an hour, and then that was our rain. Or every other day. At least let me try and work it out, because when you're young, when I was in grade 3, grade 4, my understanding is totally different to an hour, yeah, and how many times it used to rain. So I'd say, my best recollection, I would say at least once every fortnight you'd have about, mixed up in 14 days, you'd have at least 5 of those days where it rains. I think that now that's more accurate. Yeah. But now it rains at the end of winter. Everything gets even the grass dies. Even the grass dies. I've got to brush this shit off, and let me go put this back. Put the compressor on. Now maybe you can listen to the compressor while I'm going. This rain can only make one wet, won't make you sick. Like when it comes to the spelling of rifling for a firearm barrel, it's spelled the same as rifling. Rifling, I'm rifling a rifle. Rifling, I'll just spell it like I know. Best thing to snatch a mouse with. The cat had a mouse and it was barely alive, and I grabbed it with this thing. Perfect thing to snatch a mouse with. It's a medical instrument, maybe just to clamp off a big artery. Onk. Yeah. See, compressors quickly. See what's going on with this chainsaw that was used hard yesterday. Not too hard, it looks like. The main purpose of cleaning is inspection. The main purpose of cleaning is inspection. this thing got no wummer? This has got no wummer. There's a Elon Musk, but I bet you he didn't. I bet you his motor was plastic. No wummer. Why no wummer? Why are you not finding pasta? 4.5 bar. I'd expect more. Maybe the nozzle is too small. I'll tell you a quick joke about what happened yesterday. We're going to fell a tree. We're going to cut down the tree in the front. So now me and my brother and I are doing this operation. Now everyone's got their own point of view of how you should cut a tree down. Let's face it, there's lots of fun videos on YouTube showing how fucked up it can be. So now we got this neighbor, and he's a bum. He always wants things for nothing. Have you got a piece of pipe? Have you got this? Have you got some wire? Haven't you got this? Haven't you got a plug for me? Always, he's just a pain in the ass. So this guy walks out with a pair of, he's got like shears. And you see him, and he's trying to cut this bush. So now I know exactly what this guy is because he asked me before, can we use the chainsaw? And I said to him politely, look, it's not mine, and so I can't lend it to you. So now he heard the chainsaw. Now he wants to come and ask the owner, can I use your chainsaw? Just then, Craig and I, my brother and I, we have a dispute like brothers have. And we're shouting at each other like we're having a flat-out argument. So much so that this guy took his little shears and he just vroom, straight back in the house. He didn't want to ask my brother for fuck all. Yeah, I thought it was quite funny. Yeah. So the little chainsaw is about ready to rock and roll. I've checked the oil in there. I can still blow that out a little bit more to get that oil to flow, I think. Maybe get that oil to flow a little bit. Two-stroke motor. Fucking lovely thing. Fucking lovely thing. Okay. Blow, where are you? Where are you? In the field, walking a cow. What is it? Romeo. It's a bugger. Try and film everything while you're working. It's a story. I don't know how you guys get it right. Blew out a piece of rope that we cut. That's interesting. That's the inspection part, I guess. We have two great big cylinders out back, and I'm going to make an air bank because fuck this. Brrrr, and you're trying to make a movie. People aren't going to stick around. I hope this phone's waterproof because I'm going to go cut this. I'm going to go cut this shit in there. Let me go find out if this phone is waterproof. How are you doing? How are you doing on a Friday? Getting ready to go out and party, man. Just uno momento. I'm going in this direction. Singing sweet songs, I'm feeling I'm very fuck it. Fuck it. About a thing, 'cause everything gonna be alright. I said, don't worry about a thing. The birds up in my doorstep sing sweet songs. And ready to awesome thing. The whole part of the demonstration, and I was pointing the wrong way. Okay, oh well. That's how I hold a chainsaw when I'm busy with it. For all you chainsaw enthusiasts, is I hold it. I should actually turn this camera around. And then put it in the tripod that way. And then put it upside down. Yeah, there we go. Two two pieces of angle iron that basically widen the jaws of the vise, and you got your grip. I'm gonna go get the oil. I've got to put oil in this thing. Do daddy oil filler thing. Singing sweet songs are melodies to and here. Must go in there. Must go inside there, this one, huh? Yeah, no? Oh, no? Oh, blow out the anyway. This is the air cleaner, man. This air cleaner needs to be blown off or washed. Sis, puffy. Poof. Poof. Again, I'm beginning to see this filming while you. I need a broad spectrum lens. What do they call them? Wide angle. Just go like this. That's what I'll do. Pray to Jesus no one walks through the door. Look at this. Look at this. You can't really see it. It looks white, but it isn't. It ain't. It ain't white. Of melody, true and pure. Shut it down that fucking throat. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is your message to you. Tomorrow about Now, in my cleaning inspection maneuver, maybe the shot should be like that. In my cleaning maneuver, I came across the whole carburetor. The intake is full of shit, sand and bark and woof and everything. And it's all gone inside the motor. Shit, well, I nipped it in the bud with this stupid little thing here. And it's, I thought, why? This filter should have been a lot dirtier than what it looks like, shouldn't it? All the dirt's gone straight down the throat. Straight down the throat, baby. the amount of grit flowing through actually wore the plastic away. It eroded the plastic away on the inside, yeah. I wonder if you can get Paulina on this specific. I hope this thing isn't too well. It was going yesterday. Got there's half a tree down the throat, man. You know what I mean? Take the carburetor off. Leave it. That was stupid. I got a good idea to make a vacuum cleaner, an industrial one. Now, I used to have this little AEG vacuum cleaner for my other car, and for cars, the best thing in the world because it's light. I think I serviced it. Yeah, he's used it a little bit. He's only used it a tiny little bit. Looks like you might need to get a continuous grade, not a wet and dry. Singing sweet sounds of vanity clear and pure. It is my message to you. This is my message to you. So here's the plug now. Plug top these up here. See if I can suck the shit out of the carburetor. Without making a jet engine out of my suck it while it's hot, baby. Two little burning. Thank goodness I found that. Thank Jesus, Christus, and Maria. Thank them all, the long, the short, and the fucking tall. And then that stupid little gasket, it wasn't. That's what the problem was. It was the gasket had kinked. I don't know if you can see it. I wonder if this apple is this as good as they say it is. It's going to go like that. Can you see where, see there, see that black there, that's where all the shit was coming past there. And it's just kinked in the gasket. This camera's pretty good, Apple. Yeah, fuck it. Good thing I caught it. Now I'm gonna put Cokie on it. I love writing on whatever I do. I love writing and saying the date. Then that's the day it was taken out. Singing sweet song, and true and true. As soon as I got the big cleanup going on in there, all my stuff is in boxes so that I know where they are. We're out. White's not good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, on the aluminium. What is it? There's still shit on me. Why when you get old, you can't see? You get popped in it. Singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true. I don't know what's in this stuff. This is hectic. Electric contact cleaner. This stuff actually fizzles when you shoot it. I'm gonna have to get a chisel. I'm gonna have to get one of my baby chisels to chisel that shit off there. It's like oxidization shit. Everything's packed away. I can't look for my miniature. So Peter Gage is going to have to do the trick. I'm not going to show you what I'm doing because I'm not, it's not this kind of channel. I'm not, all I'm doing is I'm trying to get people to see that I'm just a normal person. First of all, numero uno, you are human and you are pretty normal. Well, I'm a bit crazy, but you get what I'm saying. You won't get such a shock when you meet me. You'll know a little bit. Because through this series of videos, I'm going to be disclaiming certain intellectual property as I get my provisionals done. And my channel will show the first of its kind in the world. No, let me say it like Trump. Anywhere, can't be bigger. The best in the history of history. No, where's that other fucking? No, I'm writing this first. So I want a black coat too. I want to deface that other thing. It's a 4th month, so it's call it 4/20/26. And I was called it June. And I want a black coat. I want a black coat. I don't want to have to keep it in this box too much because then it disrupts the whole apple cart. That's one fuck. I'm not going to throw it away because I want to use it for something else. The two with the salt peppers. That's going to work for cheap. Okay. Where is that one? Where art thou, white filtration systems for Busby? Where did I put the filter? Oh, well, there's delicate things in there. I can't fuck around in that. Can't fuck around in that too much. These delicate things. I've got resistors and capacitors plugged into things and I'm digging in here like it's... Okay, where is that filter? Where art thou? I'll put you somewhere. Let me hang this other phone up here before I use it as a... On my doorstep. Da 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 da. This isn't a waterproof one, so... Singing sweet songs, a melody to and I'm giving my message to you. gentlemen go to beach. I think children go to what's that other one? TikTok. So, still doesn't help me with the filter though. I can't find the filter. Damn! I don't know where the filter is. Oh, what is the Ah, under the cloth. Stupid. They say stupid. There's all stockies and haartjies and things inside there. I think I'm going to put a little bit of silicone grease on here. What I like here. What is the date? Can somebody give me the date? I don't care. It's April. The year of the war. War. April. Okay. Sea gasket. And I always like to fuck with this. This can't restrict any flow. If the amount of flow that my Koki restricts on this fine sieve, I say is almost, it's negligible. Singing sweet songs. My leg time is not right. We do it upside down, we do it. I'll do an upside down smiley face. Getting used to where a camera is in itself. If you haven't got anyone helping you in itself, is a mission. I did one with Chinese eyes. Making plum. And that's number 1. And that's number 2. I just fuck around. I like to fuck around with everything. I like to draw on everything and write. I think I should pay more attention to my art than what I'm doing now. Fixing fucking lawnmowers. What do you call this thing? I need grease. Singing sweet songs. A melody. Can't find the silicone grease, but a little bit of Patrick's, good old Patrick's grease will do. I'll take that piece and I'll throw that away. Put it on the end of my wood, inside the wood. With that wood, I'll put it on this wood. Yes. Good. Let's do this thing. Pull this up with grease. How's that? Won't get a better seal than that. And it's a 2-stroke, even if it sucks on in. Doesn't mind. Doesn't bother. Doesn't bother it a bit. Singing sweet songs of melodies true and pure. This colour, not too bad. Everything went down the carburetor. Nothing got a chance to stick anywhere else, did it? Everything went down the fucking carburetor. Jesus. Singing sweet songs, I'm ready to act you. This is my message to you. Ah, you see. You see. That's how they had it the wrong way around. That's why it became like that. Silly billies. Silly billies. Then you have a baby book. Some grease. This is my message to you. About a thing. Yo, 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 yo. Everything gonna be alright. Woke up this morning, and I went up last night. Knock on the doorstep, singing sweet songs, all the melodies true and pure. Now it seems to get some serious filtration going. I'm going to make it too tight, just so that it doesn't drop off. I'll mark that with a coating can. That I must do. Aha, that'll see some white paint. Put a bit too much down there, lad. And just suck it up with a bit of paintbrush. And you get a song stuck in your head, you get a song stuck in your head. What can I say? Fun. I don't mind if it's white in the groove, Davey. You can be white in the groove, just don't be white on the black. The main purpose of cleaning is inspection. I'll say it 1,000 times. The main meaning or reason behind cleaning is inspection. Isn't it? Okay, how does this thing start? Just my heart shut out the way. how to get a ball to roll on something. A bit of sandpaper, and if that ball is stuck, if it can't roll, I'm going to try. I think there's no more paint. I've got to refill it. That ball is turning. I've got to refill it with more 2K. Leave that there. I'll just have to deal with this one. I've filled this one about 30 times. I've filled this Cokie pen about 30 times. You can see how sexually ruined it is, and it just carries on going. You do it right, you can fill it up forever. Just wears the felt tip out. See, there's a dot. All I want is a dot. All I want is a dot. All I want is a dot. There you are. Okay, now I must go and cut some walnut. That's why I want this chainsaw must be ready. Yo, 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 yo. Every little thing gonna be alright. What is this? Why is this sticking out off here? Singing sweet songs. Well, you've got to stick halfway out. Let's check the chain oil and put the petrol on. And hold the seat. And my art box. Okay. Go there. This must go. I still have to blow up some Coke bottles. Explode some, what I mean. And I've got to make a do this. See, right. Singing sweet songs, a melody to and here. I can't see a fucking damn thing down that hole. It's the oil hole. How to make more space on your hard drive. I mean, how does he do that? Does he make half a naught and half a one? to go and fetch oil. I'll take a shortcut. Look at Tim's piece of shit bike in the meantime. You could look at Tim's piece of shit bike in the meantime. And let's just go put the saddle on. Well, I'm going to put oil in, see. I'm just going to stay live and see what happens. I've got to go cut that tree, so that should be fun in the rain, I guess. It's not a tree, it's a piece of wood. Oh, it flows down to the chain. Yeah, man. Flows down to the chain. When you spill, it flows onto where you want to actually have the oil to go. On the chain, baby. On the chain. Good. I'm not checking it around. That'll pull some more oil. Just closing it when it's full will probably press open the felt, whatever the orifice is. Get the shit on the chain, man. Now we need the gasoline hormuz. We need the hormuz juice. The juice of hormuz. we need the juice of hormuz. I'm not there. But nothing worse than a lot of it. Okay. Need the funnel. Right. Finally get some cutting done. Funnel. Two-stroke, baby. I had two-stroke bikes. I had a DT 175. The DT 175. Look, I'm smoking while I'm pouring petrol. I'll show you a trick now. You can actually put petrol. You can put a cigarette out in petrol. I'll show you a very... Don't try this at home, folks. Okay, you can see me. I'm putting petrol in the... And then I'm going to put the cigarette out in the petrol. I'll show you. Here's the weed, the chainsaw. I'm throwing it in. And then I'll put a little bit of the same stuff in here. Okay, see the petrol? As a cigarette. Petrol, cigarette. I hope I got that. Should have got that. Don't try that at home. But you The petrol is too. I just wasted a whole thing of petrol. The petrol is too. If the petrol was any warmer and there was a naked flame to start the chemical reaction, then yes, it would have caught fire. Yeah, I'll light this one. I can show you. This is the one. This is the one that, that is the one that I dropped in the. I dropped that in the. Still burning down there. I dropped that in the petrol. Right, only it's because it's raining I did this. Everything is dangerous trick that. That's right. It's not a trick, it's the way shit works. See if this thing starts. Ooh, what a cotton chair now. That's there. Okay. Pull a bit of choke. No. One, two, three little pumps. Come on, Jack. That's on. Start like another. Maybe I got the spark plug wet when I was blowing the spark plug in. So this should just stop. This should just stop. Aha! Oh no! Well, if it was still going, with all that shit that I took out of there, sand and grass and bark, and the Lord alone knows. Now I can go. I'm going to have a smoke break. Seeing as I ruined my other one, I've still got to fix my guitar. Fuck's sake, that's why nothing ever gets done. Yeah, baby, the oil's running out. So it means it's feeding through and it's looping that chain like a motherfucker. Where is my... I've got no more cigarettes. I like this pattern and this waistcloth. You get all this different waistcloth, and it's amazing what you get. You sometimes get the most beautiful garments. I've even seen high-end garments. I had a price tag on one. It was like $299 for this specific girly outfit, and it was chopped up, obviously, because it didn't pass the cut. It didn't pass the cut. Excuse the pun. And that's what they put in our rags. Right. Now I've got petrol with ash in it. I can maybe I'll put it in a little bottle and clean it. You can't waste the hormuz juice. Hormuz juice is valuable. If I have to hear the word hormuz again, I want to shit myself. I'll put it in the bottle marked chloroform. That'll be a laugh, eh? That'll be a laugh. Hey man, we got some chloroform here, man. They're gonna get a little bit more than chloroform. Where's my cokie? Fuck the cokie. They can sniff it. They want to sniff it? Right there. We call it petrol. Americans call it gas, but it's not gas. Why doesn't Donald Trump do something productive and change inches to centimeters and make millimeters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equals 1 centimeter. Quarter, 5, 16, 30 seconds, 40, like that. Donald, you want to do something constructive, change the fucking metric system to the metric system. Puss. Instead of making war with people that you don't know shit about. Fucking idiot. Yeah. You calm down, I don't want to talk about that guy. We're nearly over. We're complete. We're more than complete, but we still got a little bit more completeness. Oh, I must fix the lamp, the light on top. Now, do I put the British flag? How does it go? It's just the orientation. It goes on that side like that. Yeah. So, how do I put must I put the Union Jack flag on here or on the tank? Or on the tank? I can put it over that dragon, or I can put it over this oak's face, or I can do it over that dragon. And then I clear coat, because I've still got to do a lot of work on here. There's a lot of pictures I got to paint on here. And the airbrush is If I don't, this paint is going to start coming off. If I don't put a clear coat on here, this paint's going to come off. Well, thank God I got stainless steel bolts in there. That's maybe the Union Jack flag coming through his face. I don't know. Well, it's raining. I'm going to go cut those logs up now. I want to just go first make sure that this iPhone is waterproof. Right, so I'm going to go find out quickly if this iPhone is waterproof. If it is, I'm going to go cut those logs. This is what my brother and we attacked a tree, a decent sized tree. Look at that, it's got the shank in it. That is, and you can see we had all those past years of drought, and then these years are obviously because we have broken a drought, and these years are extensively softer, and it looks like you can see it's accelerated. Here it was dormant because of the lack of water. I think maybe that, I don't know where this tree started off. What a beautiful piece of wood. I'm going to do something with this, definitely. I'm going to make a bar stool. This. Now I'll make a bar stool. Little skinny ass shit that could, like me, can sit on it. Little skinny ass shit like me can sit on it. Okay, so I'm going to go cut it now. I'll first go take the chainsaw, then I must bring this whole phone and all this shit with me. Okay, I got it. Right, let's go and see. I hope I'm far away from the main house now. If I get a signal, it'll be a miracle. Oh, I'm getting a signal. I've got to go cut that log over that's lying over there. I'm going to prop it up first so that I don't cut into the cement, and then I must cut it into pieces that I can put in the lathe and turn them into something. What can I use? That worked a treat. That worked damn fine. Nice when it's dry. And I hung it, been hanging all this time. And you actually even see something through the fucking leaves. Can't see jack shit. Can't see jack shit. There's my rock. My hanging rock. This is walnut. I fear that this works. Well, I don't know yet. Let me see. Let me see. Or I may jump to any conclusion. Should have taken the bark off of it a long time ago, but I think it's going to be good. I think the wood is still good. No wonder they use it for shotgun butts, because it's so light. Got some rot here and there. And I'll be able to spin them up in a lathe. Spin them up in a lathe. This stuff is so good for. This is the best thing for insects have been in here. I must come and spray this off with high pressure hose, get all this off, and then I've got some walnut to play with. I do like how chainsaws performing. Oh. It's a right mess. Thank goodness for thank goodness for compressed air. Now I'm just gonna wash my hands and then I'm gonna move back inside where the dry. Wil jy hê? Wat gaan jou mamma daarvan sê? Nice pattern. This was my hammock that I made when I was at the coast. The remnants of it blew so much in the wind it almost looked like a US flag, all tattered and torn. I must still mix the rest of this and glue this piece together, the fork into the handle. I've probed it. It's a special fork that I'm making. Yeah. And the iron that I fixed, I've got to open it again because I forgot to put in the heat-resistant grommets, like an idiot. Getting old is not for sissies, eh? Getting old is not for sissies. Right, now let's blow this. Let's give this machine another blow job, clean it off. Now I'm wondering if maybe if I look at that air filter, how much debris it actually caught. I'll have a look and see now. First I need some more water in my coat, it's too thick. Dead right. Now, check his air filter again. Yeah. Yeah. Now you can see that thing's catching the dirt. Yeah. Absolutely. This is right. Goes on nice and tight. Tight is right. Tight is right. There's enough grease in there for a Found the hole, can I find the hole? Yes. Put a bit of bristle around it and you can find it. Okay. Okay, please don't suck up wet things with the vacuum cleaner. It is a stuff sayer. It's a dust sucker, not a wet and dry. Even if it is Bobby's puke. Because I know, no, Bobby doesn't puke in the car though. It's something that you sucked up wet, like wet mud. Okay, right. That's enough scolding, my brother. Right, so this thing is acceptable. I can put it back in the store and I can move on to the next thing. I can maybe glue that, I'll come and glue that fork into the wooden handle. I wonder if it's good for me to get water into those logs. Into the ends. This will be nice. I'm going to have to reinforce it with some steel underneath. Some steel so it doesn't crack. And maybe have this on the top. It's shaped like that. I don't know, I'll see. I'll see when I make it. I'll see when I make it. Tim's coming past tomorrow to have a look at his motorcycle, and it's taken so long. What I want to do, he's taken so long. What I want to do is see the reaction on his face when he sees me. I'm going to do something like this. So long. What I want to do. It's taken so long. What I want to do is see the reaction on his face when he sees. Huh? That's how long it's been taking him. Well, I'll put some more branches and other things. I'll put branches and trees coming out the side. That's how long he's taken. Okay, well, off to the next project. No, guitars, the last thing I want to start fixing now. I must do that fork. For fork's sake, I must do the fork. For fork's sake, I must do the fork. And the iron can wait. I'm not doing irons now. I hate opening irons. Okay, so it's nice and primed, and I want to put some, maybe put some string in there as well, just to make it even harder to come by, to come out. I've got super duper high strength cotton that I put somewhere. This is called Dynamo or something, but it's very strong. So it's going inside the mush. So I'm just going to give it a couple of turns of this, and I'll give it a couple of turns of the primer. So this ain't coming out again. Dynamo. Cool, baby. Now I need a bit of primer on that. And then everything is so stiff. I'm going to have to make some hot water to render this stuff soft. No. So the hot water tappers are running, and I can go and take some polyester resin and just look how thick it is. Doesn't even want to pour. We're not even in winter yet. Oh, bugger. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the live now because I've got an emergency water leak I've got to go take care of in the pump house. So I'm going to go live just now. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go live within probably an hour. It'll take me to fix the pipe quickly. See you later.